Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a detailed reading where we're going to look at the energy surrounding you for February 2021. So we're going to look at the general energy first. We're going to look at the energy surrounding your career, spiritual guidance for you, and then at the end, we're going to look at your love life. And yeah, that's going to be the order. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you want a personal, check out the description box, okay? Aquarius for February 2021. General energy surrounding them. Okay, I'm going to take that extra one too. So the cards that we have, so we do have Deceit, Adjacent Possibilities, Goddess of the Moon, the World card, the Garden of the Gate, and Door to Personal Healing and Happiness. So let's talk about this. So with the Deceit card, now this is the first one, so we do have to address it. Anybody who is a liar, okay, anybody who you suspect of lying about anything, that's going to be revealed to you during this time frame. Things are going to be very clear in terms of whether or not you can trust this person. I think that for some of you also, you've just been suspecting already that there's been something up with someone that you may be like entertaining, or this could even be, this doesn't even have to be romantic. This could be a friend who's a liar who like spread your business to people and may have lied to you about them gossiping. And then you find out that they, were lying. Or like a boss lying on you in a meeting or something like that. And, that gets back to you or something. But anybody who's basically having bad intentions for you, they're going to be exposed. Also, make sure if you are going to be doing business during this time frame that you're looking at all the details, especially if it's with anyone else. Because that also may be a little bit of a problem. But what else do I see here? If you are looking for a career change, I see like a possible like opportunity popping up out of nowhere though. This may be like a very, what's the word? You may run into an opportunity as far as the job is concerned in like the weirdest way. This could be you like walking past like a building or something, and then you look inside of one of the stores and it draws your attention. You go in there, you're shopping, and then you may find yourself loving the service so much that you ask for a job application and then you get hired there or something like that. So if you're looking for a job, I definitely go out there and start looking. I also see you guys trying alternative ways of dating. So some of you, like the way you may have usually attracted people may have been, dating them off Instagram or whoever you run across in public. But you may be trying new approaches to dating or new areas where you can meet people. Also, during this time frame, you are going to have to use your intuition. There's going to be a lot of like uncertainty in a sense. And you're going to have to make like a intuitive decision in terms of whether or not you're going to keep allowing somebody to like play games almost in a sense, or if you're going to cut somebody off. Like you guys are going to have to use your intuition with a couple of decisions that you're going to have to make during this time frame. And this may have a lot to do with matters of love and other stuff. But I also see travel during this time frame, or you guys possibly looking at other areas you would like to move in the world. You could be feeling like a cycle's just pretty much wrapped itself up in a certain area that you may be living in now. Some of you also have this fear of going outside of your comfort zone during this time frame, and it could be like more apparent to you. You may have not noticed it before. This may have subconsciously been going on, but you may be noticing that your fear of stepping out of your comfort zone is very real, especially when it comes to you knowing that stepping out of your comfort zone is going to bring you a lot of chance to grow and expand. It's just the fear of the unknown that may be keeping you stagnant. But nonetheless, I see you eventually taking the time to walk through the door of personal healing and happiness. And when I say personal healing and happiness, this is deciding to heal yourself for the sake of your happiness. No longer harping on old things that you've experienced and telling this story of struggle and strife and neglect and all this other stuff. This is more of you walking alongside healing and not allowing your past experiences to be the blueprint of the future. So now that we've addressed that, I want to go ahead and look at my law of attraction cards, and we're going to get into career stuff right after this. So when it comes to my Aquarius using law of attraction to attract more financial stability, what is the advice for them? So let's take this one and let's take this one. So it says, money is not the root of evil or of happiness. And on the back of this card, it says, this important subject of money and financial success is not the root of all evil, as many have quoted, nor is it the path to happiness. So when you're able to successfully control something like the subject of money that affects most of you all day, every day, you will have accomplished something rather significant, for not only is it certain that your financial success must improve, but the evidence of success will then prepare you for deliberate improvement in every aspect of your life experience. Interesting. So this is making sure you're shifting your social construct of finances and having a lot of them. A lot of people think that being rich or being financially abundant is evil, or you have to be someone who does evil things to acquire financial success. And that's a lie. You can't believe that and then still try to acquire wealth at the same time. Those are two different contradicting statements. So understanding that thinking this is going to always push money away from you, because you're always going to think that it's evil. So the second that you see any sort of financial growth, you're going to automatically assume, damn, I must be an evil person, or there's something wrong about this, when that's not the truth. Financial abundance comes from giving to society or aiding in society's growth overall. That's why the most rich people are people who help people with their companies. Amazon, Walmart, these are all companies that serve a purpose to society. So when you understand that, then you're able to attract success in your life, because you're no longer thinking that it's evil, or that also it's going to lead to a level of happiness. If anything, money amplifies who you are and it amplifies your situation. Doesn't make people evil. It doesn't make people happy. It just amplifies who you are. And then the next card we have, money isn't everything but. And on the back of this card, it says, you're right. When you think money isn't everything, you certainly don't need money to have joy in your experience. But in your society, where so much of what you live is tied to money in some way, most of you associate money with freedom. And since freedom is a basic tenet of your being, then coming into alignment with money will help you establish a balanced footing that will be of value to you in all other aspects of your experience. So yeah, money isn't everything. Money is just a tool. But understand, when you use money as a tool, you're able to improve your state of living and have like this card says, a level of freedom, the ability to not feel tight in a sense, in terms of the way that you live. You can be able to travel more. You can be able to, pay your bills and not stress in terms of money. And now you have more time to stress about other things that are stressful in life. But yeah. So let's go ahead and look at what other stuff comes up in terms of your career. Energy surrounding my Aquarius career for February 2021. Okay. So we have the Ace of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and then the Three of Swords in reverse. So, this is, how do I say this? This is you guys getting into this like motivated energy. I think that there's something that you may be finding. How do I say this? This is you finding that mojo or that motivation to actually accomplish more in your career. You may have had moments where your energy was very up and down. One second you were like ready to go, ready to, conquer your aspirations or whatnot. And then other days you may be finding yourself just low on energy, and not really feeling good, even health wise for some of you. But I see you having some sort of idea or envisioning yourself in a certain position. And for some of you, you could even have high expectations of yourself in terms of like where you should be and not feeling as if you're like completely there yet. But this is like more of your mind playing tricks on you. This is not reality. Okay. Like for some of you, you may be just literally like thinking extremely negative for no reason. This is also the energy of self-sabotaging. So some of you are going to have to confront your self-sabotaging behaviors, whether that's like procrastinating on things, waiting for a golden opportunity to show up that you know is never going to show up, waiting for some sort of magical time to just get up and do something when you know you're never going to get up and do something until you get up and do something. So this is you having to confront that, to avoid disappointment, possible disappointment, or to even get out of this energy of disappointment in regards to your career. Some of you also may be getting more motivated in terms of your career. Oh my God, sorry guys. You may be getting more motivated in terms of your career because your love life may be in shambles. And this may be helping you kind of like not focus your energy on being disappointed there. Some of you also just feel like you need a new start in your career and you don't know where the hell to turn with that. But again, this may be you just overthinking things. Now, I want to look at some spiritual guidance for you. Okay, so what is the spiritual guidance for my Aquarius for February 2021? Oh my God, my whole deck then fell on the floor. Hold on. Spiritual guidance for my Aquarius for February 2021. So let's get into it. So the first card is the Void. Hold on, let me let it focus. Okay, there you go. It says, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. So the void, this is literally an empty space. There's an empty space in our lives. This is like a black hole almost. But the void is also represented by energy in our lives where something needs to be filled with something. So the void is something being missing, something needing, or an opportunity for basically a new beginning or a new energy to evolve, because this is the absence of something and the need of something to be there. So any area in your life where you feel like something is lacking, whether that's love, financial security, whatever it may be, this is now the opportunity for you to make something out of nothing. This is the opportunity to fill that void with things that you truly want instead of things that you're not happy with. Where some of you guys may have been in that energy, where you had relationships around you that you may have just been in just to say you're in a relationship. What else do I see? We also have star bathing. This is light body crystal grid transmission and activation. And this is, and I kind of said this for another zodiac sign, this is stargazing. Some of you guys, stargazing is going to be a humbling experience for you because it kind of brings you back to center and realizing that just because you may be going through, first world problems or something like that, understand that there's a whole universe out there. Like there's billions of planets out there. Earth is not the end all be all. So what you experience here should not bring you down or defeat you to a point where you feel like, well, dang, I don't know. I don't know how to put that into words, but for some of you, stargazing is what's going to help you be humbled and realize that the minute issues we go through here on earth are nothing in comparison to how beautiful the universe is and everything that's out there. And then the last card, we do have the Courageous Peony, and it says, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So for a lot of you, you need to have a level of courage and put yourself out there if you want people to acknowledge you for your gifts and your creativity. Also showing different aspects of yourself. If you're somebody who's trying to do like social media work or anything where you have to be like a brand for your business or anything like that, you need to make sure you're showing different aspects of yourself and be unique in nature, different than everyone else. And that's how you're going to let yourself be seen. Okay. Now let's go ahead and look at your love life. Oh my gosh, these cards keep falling. All right, so what's the energy surrounding my Aquarius's love life for February 2021? Aquarius love life for February 2021. So I have the Knight of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Swords, and then the Five of Swords. Interesting. So some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Air sign like yourself, water sign, really doesn't matter. But I see where this person is like very fickle, or you're very fickle in terms of this individual. Regardless of who it is, somebody's energy is like, one day I'm interested in dealing with you. Other days, I don't want you in my face. You piss me off. You make me angry. We're going at it. Okay. This is also the chemistry. Like one day the chemistry's there, it's flaring. Next second, it's like, it's not really there. So it's like very inconsistent, the way somebody may be moving. And for some of you, this could even be you. And this could be like because of personal reasons. But nonetheless, this is the energy I am seeing here. I see the energy of somebody being very dissatisfied about that and feeling a little discontent or bored in the connection and feeling like there's a need for like some sort of spice up. And just feeling kind of disappointed with the fact that there's just a lot of like backhanded stuff going on. Both of you guys trying to like make sure you don't get hurt in the process. So it's like doing things to make sure that you don't come out like the loser in the situation. So purposely not calling the other person so that you don't feel like so it doesn't look like you care more, or things like that. This is also for some of you, this is like you not being in a relationship per se, but dealing with somebody who's very inconsistent in your life. They talk to you today, they talk to you tomorrow, and then you may not hear from them for like 2 weeks. You could also be dissatisfied with that and possibly looking at new love, but you may be disappointed with the fact that you expected more to come out of that connection. You could be feeling like this person's playing a level of mind games. And for some of you, when it comes to love, just in general, like you being single, when it comes to love, you just may be very conflicted about whether or not you're ready to go back out there. Like some days you're like, okay, I'm ready for a new relationship. Other days you're like, not really. And that's also causing you to have like bad results because you guys don't like have enough consistency emotionally for you to like attract someone. Like you can't just decide, oh, I want to be in a relationship today and then it just comes. Like that's not how life works. And if you don't consistently feel that way, then that's definitely not going to happen that way. But that's like the main source of you not really getting any results in love is because you don't consistently want it. It's like you decide, you pick and choose days that you want love and then days you don't want it. And this is all stemming from disappointment and mentally psyching yourself out. So this is what I see. I hope I kind of put things in perspective. If I did, thumbs the video up for me. Make sure you subscribe and check out the description box if you would like a personal. And I will see you in the next one.